Hi, this is Miss Palomino. Today I'm going to show you how to find the area of composite figures just in 3 steps. Let's get started. Here we have a composite figure. The first step we're going to do is we're going to divide the composite figure into simple non-overlapping figures. Remember that you're going to be finding the area of each shape. So here, what we're gonna do is, first we're gonna divide this figure into, you can either draw, I'm gonna draw a line instead. I'm gonna draw a straight line and dividing this composite figure into 2 more simple figures that we can recognize and find the area. Step 2, you want to locate the formula for each of these shapes and calculate the area for these 2 figures. So let's apply area equals, for the rectangle is length times width. Okay, well, length times width for this rectangle will be area equals 9 times 2. 9 times 2 is 18, and we're talking about meters. Don't forget about your units, meters squared. You can either cover that or you can actually just write the number 18 inside this rectangle. So let's do that. 18, that's the area of this rectangle. Then you're gonna calculate the area of your triangle. So area of the triangle is 1/2 times the base times the height. Area equal 1/2 times the base. Well, let's see. Here we have the base on this point to this point, which is the entire base, is 4 meters. But we also know by looking at just the rectangle that the width of this rectangle is 2 meters. If this side is 2 meters and the total is 4, that means that this side, the base of this triangle, is also 2 meters. Well, we have that as times 2. And then the height of this triangle, looking at the height of the rectangle, which is 9 meters, this other side should also be 9 meters, but this section of this side is 5 meters, so 9 minus 5 will give you 4. This section is 4, 4 plus 5 is 9, and that's the total. So we're gonna write that down as 4 meters, okay? And we're gonna write it over here. Now, what we're gonna do, we're gonna multiply. One is just multiply straight across, then divide by 2. We can also simplify. 2 over 2 equals 1. And then 4 times 1 is 4. Either way, you're gonna get 4 meters squared for this area of the triangle. And step 3 is adding all the areas so that it will equal the area of the composite figure. So let's do that. So 18 plus 4 is 22 meters squared. This is it. This is your final answer of the area of the entire figure. Let's try another example. Here we have, it seems like it is a rectangle and half of a circle. So step 1, we have to divide this composite figure into simple non-overlapping figures. Well, for this composite figure, it doesn't seem that it's too complicated because you can already see the separation that you have. You have a rectangle and you have this half of a circle. So we're gonna leave it the way it is. Now, step 2, we have to locate the formulas and then calculate the area of each of them. So we're gonna start with the rectangle and say that the area of the rectangle is length times width. Area of the rectangle, the length 18, the width is 8 feet. So 18 times 8. Go ahead and calculate it on the side. 18 times 8. 8 times 8 is 64. 8 times 1 is 8 plus 6. 144 will be the area of your rectangle. Square feet. Now we're gonna locate the formula for the circle. How do we find the area of a circle? So area equals pi times radius squared. Remember, this is the formula of the entire circle. You only have half of a circle. So make sure, don't forget, that once you finish finding the area of the circle, you have to divide it by 2. We're gonna use 3.14 for the pi times the radius is half of the diameter. So the radius is this area right here, this line segment, okay? This distance from the center to the end of one of the ends of the circle. If we look closely, we are given this side length to be 18, meaning this side must also be 18. What else can we find out? Well, we know that this is 6, this side, and this side is also 6. 6 plus 6 is 12. The remaining will be all of this side, which is the diameter. Okay, so 18 minus 12 will equal this side. What is 18 minus 12? 6. So from here to here is 6. Okay, well, half of 6 is 3, and that's our radius. So we're gonna multiply times 3 squared. Make sure that you don't make the mistake of multiplying this number times 2. It's not 3 times 2, it's 3 times 3. It's the base multiplied twice, multiplied by itself. 3 times 3 is 9. Now we can multiply here, 314 times 9. Remember I told you that you can leave the decimal out so that you can multiply normal and then put it back in your answer once you solve it. Okay, then when you put it back, you count the place value. You just count how many times you move your decimal and you put it back here. So the area of the circle, remember, the entire circle is 28.26 square feet. Well, now we have to divide 28.26 divided by 2. So 2 times 1 is 2, remainder 0. Bring the 8 down. 2 times 4 is 8, remainder 0. Remember your decimal up. Bring this down. 2 times 1 is 2. 6 down. 2 times 3 is 6. So 14.14 will be this area right here, 14.13. So now we have to add both areas to get the final answer, the area of the composite figure. So let's do it on this side. 144 plus 14.13. 14.13. Remember, when you add with decimals, you have to make sure that they line up. Add 3, 1, your decimal, 8, 5, and 1. This is your final answer for that composite figure. Okay, this concludes on how to find the area of a composite figure. If you have a question, feel free, let me know. Thanks for watching the video. I'll see you next time. Bye.